Have you ever found yourself in a sticky situation when it comes to pumping out your RV holding tanks? Maybe you get a little bit anxious when there's a long line of RVs behind you waiting and everybody's watching. Well, stick around because we're going to give you 5 easy steps to be in and out of this dump station in less than 5 minutes. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new, stick around. There's a full video list below down in the description that's full of all sorts of tips and useful information, especially if you're a newbie or you own one of these Coleman travel trailer 17B or 17Rs. Now today we're talking about everybody's favorite part of RVing is emptying their holding tanks. I'm sure we've all been stuck waiting in a line before to pump out our campers after a camping weekend, and the person ahead of you, or maybe a couple up, is taking forever, and you're wondering to yourself, what the hell is going on? I'm here to tell you that if this process is taking you more than 5 minutes, you're doing it wrong. Now let's jump right into it, and we'll show you how we do this dirty deed quickly and efficiently. All right, step number 1, get yourself some rubber gloves. I wouldn't recommend touching any of the stuff without any. You never know where these hoses have been. I like to just keep a box handy. Usually one box will last you throughout the whole season. We just use these cheap latex ones, but get yourself whatever kind you think are going to work best. If you are using the cheaper ones, I would suggest doubling up, but I don't like to get a nice thick pair that are reusable. I like a nice clean set every time I'm touching things. All right, step number 2, go ahead and get your Stinky Slinky out of its holder and get it connected onto the RV. Make sure that you got everything locked on tight here. So twist and turn and you should have 4 points of connection. Once you got your Slinky connected to your camper, you want to go ahead and get the other side down into the hole. Now this particular setup is very close. Usually you like to leave your hose stretched out all the way, so I'm going to reconfigure this just so we get a good flow and it's not getting bound up there. Now a lot of you may have like a Rhino blaster. We'll show you a picture of that up here, that we do use to clean these things out, where we're able to blast water back into the tanks, but that is certainly something that does not need to be done every time. I would say we do this maybe once every 5 or 6 pump outs, something like that. And again, today we're just here to show you how to get in and out of here quickly and efficiently. Step number 3, once your sewer hose is connected and locked on tightly, you want to go ahead and pull your black valve. Now you can see that this hose is going to kind of jump around. Everything is flowing good. I can hear it going down into the hole. So we're going to go ahead and let that drain for a second. Once your black tank has finished draining, go ahead and close that valve and open up your gray tank valve and let that do the same thing. Now obviously the reason that we empty the gray tank second is we use that water that's maybe a little bit cleaner from showers, stuff like that, soap, shampoo, to rinse out the hose in case there's any solids or toilet paper or things like that left inside of it. Once your gray tank is drained completely, we can go ahead and close that valve as well. And kind of just let everything drip for a second before we unhook this. You don't need much time, maybe 5 or 6 seconds, something like that. And with both of these valves closed, we're going to go ahead and unscrew this here and move on to step number 4. Step number 4, go ahead and unhook your sewer hose from your RV, but we're going to leave it down in the hole just like so. Now hopefully the dump station you guys are using has one of these freshwater cleaner out things, whatever you want to call it. But here's a helpful tip. Certainly never use this water for cooking or to fill your fresh tanks or to drink or anything like that, or you guys are going to be filling this black tank quicker than you ever have before. Now make sure you got a good grip on the end of your hose and a good grip on this one sticking into the end of it, and go ahead and flush this system out while everything is draining down into there. Now this is going to do a good job. I like to kind of just swirl it around, make sure we get any chunks or solids or toilet paper or anything like that that might be left inside of there out. But again, this should only take maybe 20-30 seconds and you guys should be good to go. Go ahead and let everything drain out of here real well. And obviously they got these foot pedals so we can lift our sewer hose out, maybe, just like so. Now once we get the sewer hose put away, just as a common courtesy, I do like to take this hose and kind of rinse the concrete area or the pavement wherever we're at, just for the guy behind me. It's nearly impossible not to get a drip or two while you guys are doing this, so it's always nice to just kind of rinse this off for them, and then, you know, hopefully they do the same for the next. Once you guys get that rinsed away and your sewer hose put back where it goes, you want to make sure that you're screwing your cap back on. Now here's a little tip. It is a state law here in New York that you cannot travel down the road with that cap not connected. Now guys, step number 5 doesn't even need to happen while you're at the dump station, though it is very important that it gets done, and that's to refill your black tank with about 4 or 5 gallons of water. Now we just like to keep some water in our freshwater tank, that way we can run the pump inside and refill the toilet that way. Now we got a video down in the description below that's going to explain to you guys why it's so important to always keep water inside your black tank. It's also full of all sorts of tips and tricks on how to clean these things out thoroughly, and what chemicals we do use and why we never use some. And you guys can check that video out here. Thanks for watching.